with that being said, I brought that up to ask you how it felt to have a Kanye interview within your grasp and then for him to cancel.
That's wild.
I feel nothing, honestly, at this point. Like, it just doesn't mean that. Like, it would have been dope, but I was going into it with a pretty relaxed mind state, which I can't say about some other interviews I've done in the past. I remember when I had Joe Budden on, I was nervous as shit.
Why?
Because I've just been listening to his podcast and, like, used to listen to his music for forever. But then when I went to do his podcast, I didn't feel anything. I feel like you go through these things that make you nervous, and then, like, the second time you do, like, I'll be like 95% nervous for something, and then on round 2, I'm 4% nervous. Like, it just goes away. And with the Kanye thing, this is why I didn't feel nervous about the Kanye thing, is because I don't think I could take an L in that interview. Because I already know he's going to say a bunch of crazy ass, like, not true shit. And that, you know, I'm probably not going to do that. So at the very least, I feel like, you know, I don't know. Like, I haven't seen him make a lot of good points throughout this whole media run that he's been doing. Like, it feels like it's pretty easy to push back on him. And it's pretty easy to get the upper hand because so much of the shit that he's talking about, it doesn't really seem like he's thought it out that much.
Would you fight back if he was like,
oh please, I was going in there fucking locked and loaded. I wasn't gonna give him an inch.
Said, oh, nigga,
I was gonna
ready.
challenge him on everything that I didn't agree with, because what do I have to lose? Like, I don't. Yes, he's one of the most important rappers of all time. He is without question at a low point in his career, and I'm just not at a point in my career where I'm going to do a softball interview for everybody, for anyone, period. And bro, he just did Gavin McInnes.
yeah,
Like, he just interviewed like a dude who's I don't like throwing around Nazi or like white power guy or whatever when it's like maybe a little bit contentious or whatever. But you know, he hangs out with Nick Fuentes and he just went on Gavin McInnes. You're ready for the smoke. You're interviewing all these guys who are like extremely confrontational.
He's so dumb for that though, right? Like, cause like those guys are using him to kind of say, listen, I'm not a white supremacist. I'm trying to teach Kanye not to be a white supremacist, right? It's kind of like
They're using him as a token.
Yeah, right. Like, it's bullshit too, right? Because they're kind of like saying, "Yo, Kanye's a white supremacist. I'm not," and they're kind of like using him to kind of like clean up their image some more. And like, he don't see that. That's fucked up, you know.
the thing is, if you did press him, he would have just got up and walked away.
Yeah.
Like, fast.
Well, that's what he did with Tim Pool.
This is a dude that made Alex Jones sound rational. like you realize what that takes. But I will say this: who's heard the new Kanye little leaked song that came out?
Hey,
Yo,
one second, Vashti, how am I supposed
Fire.
to see this doc that they're talking about that you are uploading?
Kanye's back on his
This one right here, probably.
back on
My
his
nigga
soul
Yuri
sample.
came
shit.
1994 overall fit on him.
Yeah,
He looked like he finna do some high knees in a music video.
On his IG.
Don't he?
he looked like the flyest farmer.
But that song though, bro,
This is
is
it.
vintage Kanye, man.
It is right. That's
like
what it
nothing.
goes.
Man, that shit was stupid, you know. But